Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Testing.
Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Awesome. Good.
And good afternoon, everyone. We're glad you could join us for this girls semifinal game of the Indiana Association of Christian Schools state tournament, featuring the top-seeded Cougars of Colonial and the number 4 seed ICA Whirlwinds. The winner advancing to the championship game on Saturday afternoon. As we get set to get underway in the first of 4 games today here at ICA in the IACS tournament. Colonial controls the tip. Quick pass down to Addie Gillen, but it goes out of bounds. I'm Andy Zirkle, joined by Berjan Crispin, a new element this year. We haven't had the color commentary in the past.
Well, Andy, it's good to be with you as we get set for semifinal basketball.
Steal there by Gillen, and she drives in for the bucket.
And this is going to be the story all game long. Who starts hot first, who can get to the rim, and it's coming down three-point shooting, Miley Garcia. If she gets hot, ICA has a chance. We'll see how it unfolds here early on.
That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Colonial on the deflection. So ICA sets it up underneath. Shot up too long and tracked down by ICA in the corner. Back out to Garcia. And now stolen away by Stena Grubb. Passes over to Minton, and Kate Minton lays it in.
And this is what Colonial's going to rely on all game long, is winning in transition and beating you down the court and making you play half-court defense, which they can't do early on.
Definitely pushing the pace, and also three-quarter court defensive pressure, and now that gets another steal. Gillen to Grubb, and now Grubb will set up the offense. And Grubb called for the travel.
That's going to be important in this game for ICA to capitalize off of the turnovers just like that and try and get in some sort of offensive rhythm here early on, down 4.
And another near steal by Minton, but she lands out of bounds. Now into Garcia. She splits the double team, tries to put up the shot. It's deflected. Colonial now pushes it up. Quick pass up to Minton. Minton underneath. Too strong off the glass. ICA with the rebound. Seeger battling for it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cosette Castillo for Colonial.
So you'll look for ICA on this possession to get to Eileen Garcia, the three-point shooter, and try and cut into this early 4-point deficit.
And it's another steal. This time it's Kirsten Klepper driving down and can't finish it, and rebounded by Upton. Now hands it off to Seeger, and that pass intended for Garcia, but stolen away by Gillen. Klepper now has it again. Ball goes out of bounds, last touched by Maya Upton.
So even though it's early, ICA down 4, you like what you're seeing with the aggressive defense in transition. The score could be a lot higher, but right now they're playing good defense and keeping themselves in this game.
Ball comes into Minton. Minton loses it as she tries to drive baseline. Picked up by Garcia, deflected out of bounds. It will stay with the Whirlwinds. And now it's Grubb with the steal. Up the left side, draws the foul. Foul's going to go against Annika Muxlow, who has entered the game.
This will be the first trip to the line for Sheena Grubb, the 5'7" junior guard. Trip to the charity stripe.
That one spins out. Second one gets the friendly roll. First point of the game for Grubb as Muxlow now brings it across. Nearly stolen, but Muxlow gets it back. Now the drive in, shot up, no good by Kelly. Rebound to Colonial. And Grubb will set up the half-court offense. Off the left side, now over to Minton. Minton leans in, off the window and in. 4 now for Kate Minton. It's up to a 7-0 lead. And again, Castillo going for the steal. This time from behind, she's able to get it. Passes it back to Grubb. Grubb now baseline, nearly lost the dribble, but gets around, puts it off the glass, no good. Minton there, no good on the follow-up. And now the rebound to Muxlow. She brings it up the left side, tries to pass it up ahead to Hodson, and it goes a little bit out of her reach. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout now called. And it's so far the defensive pressure of Colonial getting to ICA a little bit. Not many shot opportunities as of yet.
Yeah, Andy, you're exactly right. ICA is struggling in transition. Colonial's really active with the hands and causing pressure, forcing turnovers. And they can protect the ball just a little bit better. They're getting some decent shots off. They just can't get it to go. And so we'll see what happens as they come out of the timeout. ICA down 7 here, middle of quarter number 1.
So Colonial has it coming off the turnover. 4:43 to go here in the first. Grubb to Gillen, now down to Minton again, and she lays it up, no good. A couple of missed opportunities for Minton the last couple of trips. There's Garcia, there's the 3 on the way, no good, it's short, it was definitely online. Grubb into the lane, sidesteps the defender, lays it up and in and draws the foul. So a 3-point opportunity coming up now for Stenna Grubb. And she converts. 4 points now for Grubb as ICA gets it across the half-court stripe, moves it around, shot up, too strong, rebound Gillen. Klepper now, baseline jumper is short. There's Minton again, no good on the putback, rebound to Garcia, nearly tied up, but is able to dribble away from it.
And you're seeing two very different styles of offensive play.
We get a foul there called on Castillo, a little bit too aggressive that time.
Colonial a lot more patient on the top of the key, letting the offense develop and getting good opportunities underneath. And ICA is just trying to find the open shooter on the perimeter. She get inside and try and find some sort of rhythm underneath. Maybe get a chip to the charity stripe and try and chip into this lead.
That one deflected out of bounds. Molly Gillen has now entered the game for Colonial. Over to Garcia. Kicks it back out. Now it's over to Muxlow. Nearly lost it, but gets it back. And that pass too high for Maya Upton. It goes out of bounds. Gillen again off the screen, and the layup rolls out. Muxlow comes away with it, stolen away. Grubb again drives in. She now has 6, and it's 12-0.
Colonial just opportunistic, finding opportunities and getting the right shot off. ICA out of sorts early on.
And you mentioned earlier, definitely active hands, even some of the deflections that go out of bounds. It disrupts the flow of the offense. Now it's Upton. That one rims out, off the glass, no good. Another 3 on the way. That one no good. Rebound to Grubb. That was Hodson with the last attempt. Grubb goes all the way coast to coast, but can't convert. Now she has it again. Over to Castillo. Short on the jumper. And it's Kelly. And tries to make the thread the needle pass, but it's picked up by Gillen, Molly Gillen. And now it's Grubb with 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Over to Gillen. She's open, steps through, and lays it in. Deflected by Castillo, out of bounds. It will stay with the Whirlwinds. Looking for the long pass, instead they go to Upton. There's Garcia, 3 too long, but the rebound is Muxlow, and she puts it in, or Kelly rather. Anya Kelly with the offensive rebound and the putback. And ICA on the board now with 1:20 to go in the first.
And although the deficit's 12, a shot like that kind of maybe instills some confidence and try and get some more opportunities. Plenty of time remaining. That's
going to be a moving screen, it appears. That goes against Jenna Jordan, who entered the game just a moment ago. Melody Moore now also checking in for Colonial, number 20. And that's going to be an over and back violation, as Muxlow had crossed the center stripe.
And that's one you just want back. Simple court awareness, and in a game like this, it matters with the trip to the big dance on Saturday on the line.
Grubb gets around her defender, drives in, no good on the shot. Jordan gives it back to Grubb, now out to Moore. Her shot is good. Melody Moore with her first bucket. As Colonial stays with that 3-quarter press. Long 3 now by Garcia, no good. gets her own rebound. Now nearly stolen away, but it's deflected off of Jordan as Grubb tried to keep it in play.
You got to respect the hustle play there from Jenna Jordan. Team up 14, but keeping the foot on the gas here in the first quarter.
And now we get the steal by Jordan. Grubb, long pass up ahead to Molly Gillen, no good. And rebound, and I think we're going to get a time. No, it's going to be a foul against Melody Moore.
It's 18.2 seconds remaining in the first quarter. ICA trying to come up with the last second bucket to close out the opening frame.
And they get Garcia open, and she hits it. Garcia with the three from the left wing. 1 second to go. Grubb puts it up. I think it's going to be too late, and it's no good anyway. So the three at the end of the quarter for ICA, potentially giving them some momentum as we head into the second quarter. It is Colonial up 16-5. Second quarter about to begin here in this first of 4 semifinal games to be played today for the Indiana Association of Christian Schools State Tournament. This is the first girls semifinal. The winner of this will face the winner of the game later today between Cross Point and Tabernacle. And it will be the Whirlwinds ball to begin the second quarter. They, of course, hit the three-pointer right near the end of the first quarter. And they get it into Muxlow now on the baseline. Now Seeger with the three, and she's going to get fouled and go to the line. And that's Brooklyn Albertson for Colonial that committed the foul there on the baseline. So now another opportunity for ICA to chip into that lead. They hit the three at the end of the first. Now they could begin with another 3 points at the beginning of the second. That one a little bit too strong off the back of the rim. And third one, all three of them go off. So missed opportunity as Grubb pushes it up the left side. No one picks her up. Now they do. She dishes it off. But handle was lost. Now it's over to Molly Gillen, who can't get it to drop. Fight for the rebound, and we're going to have another foul as Colonial tried to tie her up, but instead it is Albertson called for a second foul here in the first 30 seconds of the second quarter. Molly Gillen drives in and gets it to drop.
That's another Whitney transition for Colonial. Not keeping their foot off the gas here in the second quarter. They know what's at stake.
Seeger tries to put it up, goes deflected. Rebound by Kelly. Follow-up is no good, and out of bounds it will go back to the Cougars.
Kirsten Klepper, the senior guard, checks in.
try to get it down to Klepper. It goes through her hands. Now it's Seeger. Up the near side, tipped away from behind, and saved by Grubb in the corner. Saves it to Jordan, and now we're going to get a foul on Seeger. And this time they have Gillen bringing it up instead of Grubb. Now they swing it over to Grubb. Down low is Albertson, and that one was knocked out of her hands. Scramble on the floor, and now we're going to get a jump ball. Stays with the Cougars as Kate Minton checks back in for Jordan.
Kate bringing in some size down low, trying to create some more disadvantage for Colonial.
Grubb with the baseline shot, gets it to go. 8 points now for Stenna Grubb. And a pass now by Minton, or a steal rather. Drives in, tries to clear some space, instead kicks it over to Klepper. Nearly lost it, gets it back, and now it's back out top to Grubb. Down low to Minton, and Minton gets it off the glass and in.
That's a tale of two programs. Colonial being patient, waiting for that right shot, not willing to compromise, and they finally get a good look as the foul is called on Maya Upton.
So the offensive foul called now sends it back to Colonial again. So Upton was guarded closely there by Klepper. Grubb directing traffic at the top. Now looks back to her coach for some instructions. Now everyone's in the right spot. They get it down to Albertson. Baseline, lost the ball. And maybe Klepper was standing out of bounds. Or rather ICA, Hodson standing out of bounds. They get it into Grubb, and she's fouled on the shot.
Grubb taking advantage of those loose hands. Nick Kellen, she'll head back to the charity stripe. Third trip this afternoon.
Grubb hits them both. She's now into double figures with 10 points. She is the Cougars' leading scorer. And that one lost out of bounds by Hodson.
Simple turnovers like that you can't afford when you're down 24-5 in the semifinal.
Grubb this time pulls up for three and hits it. And that's going to prompt another timeout by ICA, 32nd timeout that Stenna Grubb has.
Yeah, it's been all Colonial early on, and just a lot more discipline on the offensive front, finding the right opportunity, making ICA sweat out every single possession. They need to figure that out as they head into the tail end of the second quarter here and into the second half.
You might see the ICA boys standing in the corner of your screen up at the top. They will play the first boys semifinal game after this one. That will be against Heartland, which won an exciting quarterfinal game on Tuesday night. Upton brings it across the timeline for the Whirlwinds. Now over to Garcia, down in the corner. Back out to Upton. Now it's Kelly and back out again to Upton. Nearly lost it, but it's tracked down. This is Engermeyer, who's into the game for the Whirlwinds. Driving in and denied was Kelly. Goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Whirlwinds. And another three on the way by Garcia. That one short. Rebound no good by Engermeyer. Or Hodson, rather. And now Grubb brings it up. Kicks it to Klepper. And a little give and go to Minton, who's coming down the lane, but too strong off the glass, and we're going to get a tie-up. It will go back to ICA. A good ball movement there by Colonial, but unable to finish. And that one goes out of bounds through the hands.
It's just another turnover for ICA. Colonial taking advantage.
Midway point of the second quarter now. Colonial up 27-5. Into Minton. Triple teamed in the lane. Now the ball's on the floor, and I think, well, it's not another jump ball. And now Minton gets it back. Ball bouncing all over the place. Now Grubb gets it and gathers it back and dribbles over to the left wing. Minton now with the shot from the elbow. No good. Out to Grubb. And she'll dribble it back out again outside of the three-point line. Now to the baseline. Minton. And she's double teamed, lost it, and another scramble. Now it's up ahead to intended for Garcia, picked off by Gillen.
So the officials letting them play here. Not a lot of.
Yeah, I was expecting some jump ball calls, but they were waiting for that.
Do you like the no call, or do you like just letting them play?
I mean, it was hard to tell. It didn't seem like it was truly tied up. So the ball was still, I guess, a live ball. Minton over to Grubb. Back to Minton again. Tries to spin, but they're doing a good job on Minton there in the lane. They've been double and triple teaming her, and she's lost the ball a few times. Now they get it down low and off the glass and in. That's Anya Kelly.
That's a pretty pass down low from Eileen Garcia. Found the passing lane. See if they can still some confidence down 20.
Shot too strong by Colonial. That was Gracie Gannon, who's entered the game not long ago, number 13. Try to make the baseline pass over to Andrea Smith. It's knocked out of bounds. It will stay with the Whirlwinds. And that one makes some miscommunication there. I was expecting to cut somewhere else, and she cut down toward the ball instead of away.
Yeah, Maya Upton wasn't ready for the pass. Got over late, caused the turnover.
Grubb willing to dribble away a little bit of time here. Now she's defended. She gets it down to Minton. Too strong. Put back no good. Another offensive rebound for Colonial, and we do have a jump ball this time. Stays with the Cougars. Well, now there seems to be some confusion. Yeah, there we go. Colonial's ball underneath. Into Minton, now Gillen dribbles in. Grubb, another three on the way, no good. A little bit strong on that one. Garcia tries to make the outlet pass to Upton, and another one goes out of bounds. And it's difficult enough when you have the contested turnovers, but when you have the unforced turnovers, that just adds to it.
When you're playing a team like Colonial, you just can't shoot yourself on the foot in the tournament game.
Grubb on the right wing, now back out to Gillen. Shot up and no good. Rebound Minton, no good on the putback. Tries to get it back, but it's taken away by the Whirlwinds. They get it to Upton. Up ahead to Kelly. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Cougars. And Melody Moore checks back into the game for Minton. Minton a little bit frustrated with herself. She's missed some shots in close. Shot up, no good by Garcia, but there's Kelly for the putback, no good. Grubb brings it away. Up the far side, tries to go coast to coast, and does. Grubb up to 15 points now. More than half of the Colonial scoring. And that was last touch by Angermeyer, so it will go back to Colonial. With 37 seconds to go in the first half.
Imagine Colonial will try and slow things down to find a good shot, hold till almost to the end of the half.
And Grubb pulls the trigger a little bit earlier than I expected. Now they kick it back out to Grubb. Dribbles into the lane and gets it to drop.
That was a good
10
take.
seconds.
Right down Broadway, got it to go.
And now a steal by Grubb. Out of bounds and with 3.6 seconds left.
Still have time for catch, dribble, and shot.
Into Grubb. And at the half court, she puts it up, and that's going to come up short. But a strong performance here in the first half by Colonial in this first semifinal game. The Cougars will take the lead into the half. They lead at 31-7. Second half is about to begin here in this first semifinal game of the IACS Girls Basketball State Tournament. Colonial leading at the half, 31-7. Colonial, the top seed in the tournament. The scoring at the half, Stenna Grubb leads all scorers. She's the only one in double figures. She has 17 of Colonial's 31 points. Kate Minton has 6. Molly Gillen with 4. Addie Gillen and Melody Moore with 2 apiece. For ICA, Anya Kelly has 4, and Aileen Garcia with the 3-point shot there at the end of the first quarter. She has those 3. So 1 half to go in this first semifinal game. And ICA will have the ball to begin the second half. Upton now sets it up, gives it over to Muxlow. Garcia open on the wing, fires the 3 short. Rebound to Addie Gillen. Down to Minton, but Minton walked with it before she could make the pass over to Gillen.
So I say looking to get into some early rhythm here, early in the second half, and try and mount what would be an improbable comeback, but crazier things have happened. I say needing to get into some sort of set offensive structure here and try and get a good look.
And we're going to get a double dribble there by Muxlow this time. So that will send it back to the Cougars. Grubb gets everyone in position, now feeds it down to Klepper. A little triangle there with the passing and ends up with Grubb, who comes up short on the wing jumper. Muxlow pushes it up to Garcia. Long 3 on the way and a little bit long. Now Grubb brings it up. Into the lane. Floater is too strong. Rebound to the Whirlwinds. And now I think we're going to have a jump ball. It is. And that will stay with Colonial.
And one of the things you like to see for Colonial is staying active here early in the second half. They're up 31-7, but they're playing as if the score 0-0 if they're from behind. That's the kind of aggression you'd like to see as your head coach getting ready for Saturday's championship game.
Runner short by Grubb. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Whirlwinds. And they try to feed it into Grubb. It's knocked away, but Gillen's able to grab it. Shot by Klepper is no good. And another jump ball. This time it will go to the Whirlwinds. Long pass down to Garcia. And she is bumped by Minton. Goes down. And it will be the first foul against Minton. Another 3 on the way by Garcia. That one just a little short. Long rebound tracked down in the corner by Gillen. Now gives it to Grubb. Pass up to Minton. Minton draws the foul, and she'll go to the line.
This is a strong move inside by Minton. She'll head to the charity stripe, shoot 2.
First one a little bit strong.
And Minton just a junior, so plenty of productivity returning as she gets the second of 2 to go for Colonial.
Yeah, Grubb and Minton both are 3-year starters. They were both starting as freshmen. As as that one goes through the hands, and it will go back to Colonial. Seeger back into the game for ICA. Castillo brings it across this time for the Cougars over to Klepper. Now Grubb, they swing it around. Castillo open on the baseline, hits the side of the backboard. And another jump ball. Keeps it with the Cougars. It will be Minton bringing it in from underneath the Cougars basket over to Grubb, back to Minton, and partially deflected, it looked like, as she went up, and now another jump ball.
The jump ball being the most call this afternoon. Both teams active with the hands.
A flurry of them certainly here in the third quarter already. Klepper with the steal, tracks it down, now drives in and draws the foul. Two and a half minutes into this third quarter, we've only had 1 point scored so far this quarter. Just the one free throw. As Klepper toes the line, puts up the first and can't get it to drop.
And the foul's on Annalise Seeger, the freshman, so earning plenty of playing time and experience here in this tournament. It'll bode well for her over the next few years.
Second one missed as well, but Minton there for the rebound. Feeds it over to Addie Gillen, and Gillen with her second bucket of the game. And another steal by Klepper. This time wide open, and she still can't convert. Seeger gets it, tipped away from behind, but now Seeger gets it back. A little bit of a shovel pass, intercepted by Minton. And then Minton loses the handle, and it goes out of bounds. Upton. They try to feed down to Garcia. It's knocked away. Now Grubb comes away with it. She looks to go all the way. No good. Off the glass and out of bounds, and last touch by the Cougars. I think Grubb may be trying to draw the foul there, but no call. And now we get a double dribble called against Muxlow.
Some frustration on the face of Annika Muxlow.
Gillen, baseline shot, no good. Long rebound, tracked down by Minton, who hands it off to Grubb. Over to Castillo now, who fires the wing three and banks it in. Early afternoon game, so I guess the banks are still open.
That was the first three of the game for Nisette Castillo, the sophomore guard.
Subs coming in and out for both teams. Grubb is going to take a breather. Castillo, baseline shot too strong. Klepper and Kelly scrambling for it. Now it comes out to Upton, and the Whirlwinds come away with it. Muxlow gives it over to Upton again. Now Garcia. And we have another whistle, and I think we're going to get a foul on Minton. Oh, correction. That's going to go against Addie Gillen, number 4. Just her first. Just 2 team fouls on both teams for this quarter. Scramble on the floor and knocked out of bounds by the Whirlwinds. It will go to Colonial. Gillen with the shot too strong. Molly Gillen that time. Minton now has it, back to Molly Gillen. Now back to the top to Castillo, down to Minton. Kicks it back out. And now they bring it back to the top of the key once again. Swing it around to Addie Gillen. That one too strong off the window. Molly Gillen, also too strong, and ICA finally comes away with it. And another jump ball called, and it will go back to the Cougars.
ICA is struggling for every opportunity. Colonial active on the defensive front, trying to create as many turnovers as they possibly can, up 30.
And they feed it down to Melody Moore, who just re-entered the game, but she lost it and it goes off her foot and out of bounds. They've backed off that pressure to more of a half-court press, but they've got 3 people there at the top greeting people across the timeline as that shot off the mark. Castillo comes away with it. Moore out to Albertson. Over to Molly Gillen. Her shot in the lane is too short. Saved by Klepper. Castillo now gives it to Moore. Her shot is short. Klepper unable to corral it this time. And it's Garcia. Double teamed. Passes it off to Kelly. Kelly had Moore lose her balance, and Kelly was open for the shot, but it was too strong. And
bit of an acting job from Melody Moore, trying to earn an Oscar.
Klepper's baseline shot is short. Out to Garcia. And now stolen by Molly Gillen. Drives in, blocked away by Muxlow. Now Kelly spins, can't get it to go, but gets her own rebound. They swing it around, now it's at the top of the key with Upton. Nearly knocked away by Castillo. As Jenna Jordan will be coming back in for Klepper. Into Kelly. Trying to feed it down low, and it's lost out of bounds by Hodson. It will go back to the Cougars once again, as we are now under 1 minute to go in the third quarter. And a whistle is, I think, ICA also looking to get a sub in. It's Seeger coming back in for Muxlow. Castillo gives it to Moore. Moore's shot is up and in. Melody Moore now with 4 points. Seeger fires from 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound to Albertson. Castillo looks for the long pass up ahead to Jordan. It's picked off by Upton, and a foul by Jordan. Going over the back, she was trying to prevent the interception.
So ICA can hold till the end of the quarter.
Garcia fires from the wing, no good. 10 seconds to go still as Jordan goes to the ground, and now Albertson on the ground, still loose. Down to 3.3 seconds to go, and I think Gillen had an arm or a leg out of bounds as she was fighting for the ball, so it will stay with the Whirlwinds.
ICA with enough time for a catch and shoot.
Upton has it. I'm not sure they realized the time, and that's going to do it. So the third quarter comes to an end with Colonial leading now by 32 points. It is 39-7 heading into the final 8 minutes. One quarter to go in this first semifinal game. Colonial demonstrating why they are the top seed, trying to get back to the championship game for the third year in a row, but they've come up short the last couple of years against Tabernacle, so this year trying to get across the finish line, but had to clear this hurdle first and have 8 minutes left to do that.
So ICA trying to finish strong here in the fourth quarter.
That one nearly stolen by Gracie Gannon. Seeger, guarded by Grubb, who's re-entered the game now. Muxlow has it, and now it's deflected and taken away by Grubb. Up ahead to Gillen, and Patty Gillen lays it in. Assist there to Grubb. And now it's a steal by Gannon. Drives on Muxlow and draws the foul. So it's Gracie Gannon, the coach's daughter, going to the line.
Colonial doing as they've done all afternoon long, opportunistic and changing those into scoring opportunities.
Too strong on both free throws. But now stolen away from behind. It was tipped by Jordan, but Grubb picks it up. She's denied on the layup attempt. Muxlow now bringing it the other way. They're on the floor. It is Minton handing it off to Gillen, up ahead to Grubb, over to Jordan, and Jordan can't get it to drop. Minton kicks it out to Gannon. Gannon's shot no good. Minton again gets it in. Kate Minton now with 9 points. Seeger now has it. It's over to Andrea Smith, and now back to Seeger, and we've got a jump ball. And I missed the signal, but I did look up the scoreboard. They are now doing the running clock rule, as the margin has gotten over 35 points. So it will be a running clock with a few exceptions for the rest of the way. Grubb into the lane and draws a foul. She'll go to the line, and the clock will stop for free throws. So Grubb, who has not scored in the second half, she had 17 in the first half, but shut out in the third quarter, but she goes to the line now for 2 shots and hits the first.
And Grubb just a junior, so production will be returning next season.
Grubb hits them both. And that one goes out of bounds. It will go back to Colonial as ICA brings back in Garcia, and Upton Gannon now at the point for Colonial, over to Grubb. Gillen now, wing three-pointer is too strong. Muxlow now hands it off to Upton, back to Muxlow. Garcia, another long three, that one's short. And now Garcia inside the three-point line that time, also too strong off the backboard. Gillen again from the wing, this time inside the line, but off the mark. Long rebound out to Michaela Graham, number 40. Now Grubb will fire from three, no good. And Colonial comes away with it again. Pass down to Gannon, and I think she was looking to shoot before it got into her hands. So some more subs coming in for Colonial, as it looks like they will likely rest their starters the rest of this game. Bella Hendricks is in, Graham we already mentioned. As Garcia fires baseline three, no good. And another jump ball will stay with the Whirlwinds.
The Whirlwinds playing for pride now, trying to create any sense of offensive opportunity here.
That one deflected by Gannon, but then it must have scraped the Whirlwind player too on the way out of bounds. So it will go to Colonial. Now it's Albertson coming back into the game, so all the starters are out now for Colonial. As the running clock has gone under 3 minutes now. They get it to Albertson in the lane, no good. Graham puts it up and in.
Michaela Graham, a nice putback.
Graham gets her name in the scoring book. Garcia with another three, that one's short. And Gillen comes away with it. Now Molly Gillen pushes it up. Over to Albertson, now Hendricks. Gillen lost the ball, and ICA comes away with it. And a near steal by Albertson. But it's Kelly now driving down, trying to make the pass over to Garcia. Does. Shot no good. It's a little bit too strong off the backboard. Gillen now on the right wing. Steps in and takes the shot. Too strong. Castillo saves it, but saves it to Upton. Upton ahead to Garcia. Garcia spins and makes a nice move there by Aylin Garcia.
Colonial faithful wanted a bit of a push off, didn't get the call. Minute and change remaining.
Molly Gillen gets some instructions from Coach Gannon. Now drives to the lane, kicks it over to Albertson, and it's no good. Rebound to Kelly. And now pass stolen by Gillen. Into Graham again, kicks it back to Gillen. Gillen shot too strong, long rebound to Albertson. With about 40 seconds to go now in the game. Gannon, she'll fire from the wing, too strong. Rebound Upton, and ICA will bring it the other way. Ahead to Garcia. Garcia fires from 3 again, no good. Graham has it, and Colonial brings it the other way. Pass up to Gannon. Gannon shot no good. Hendricks out to Albertson. Albertson's shot is good. And Albertson with her name in the scorebook now as we're under 10 seconds now. 2 seconds, and Upton puts up the shot. No whistle, and the shot comes up short, and that will do it. Colonial, the number 1 seed, advances to the championship game once again. They will face the winner of the game later this afternoon between Cross Point and Tabernacle in Saturday's IACS Girls Basketball State Championship. The final 49-9. Stenna Grubb leads all scorers with 19. She was the only player in double figures for either team. Kate Minton had 9. Addie Gillen with 6. Molly Gillen and Melody Moore with 4. And Cassette Castillo with 3. ICA 5 for Aylin Garcia and 4 for Anya Kelly. The first boys semifinal will get underway in about 16 minutes or so between Heartland and the top seed Whirlwinds of ICA. We hope you can join us for that as well. If not, we're glad you could join us for this one as Colonial moves on to the championship with a 49-9 victory.